ice cream?
Yeah. Please!
No. Whoa.
Please. Please.
It's like, come on. We're going to get an ice cream out here.
P-L-S. Wait,
P-L-S.
No, that doesn't spell please. Please?
No.
Yes.
Well, it's 4 p.m. and we were meant to go to a place called Ninghan Station. The place was closed. I've never ever seen that place closed. I know they've had a lot of water up here. We're going to have to reroute our plans and camp. Well, I was hoping to be at camp by now, but we've had to change our plans. So it looks like it might be one of those in darkness we find camp. Hopefully not though.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not. Good morning guys, what an absolutely amazing experience we had this morning. We had so many emus enter the camp. Hey kids, how many emus?
8 or 9. 19.
8 or 9 emus, that's a decent sized flock. Right into camp, meters away from us. We're in fact right now in the Carrara range. I've got the girls with me, Hannah and Sienna, and I've got the camper trailer with me this time just to cater for all our needs, and it just makes camping so much easier. I'll show you more of that a bit later. And we're towing it with the big 79. All we got to do now is just have our brekkie, load up the vehicle, load up the trailer, and off we go.
Dad, the toast is burning!
Gotta go.
The toast!
We've got the trailer hooked up now and we are going to air down a bit. Look, Carrara Range doesn't really offer anything difficult or extreme in full driving wise, but we still need to lower our tyres, and we also got to remember the trailer as well. 25 PSI will do for our short stint out here, and that'll help prevent any stakes on the tyres and any like wear and tear when you go over rocks and stuff like that, so the tyre can really deform to what we're driving over. Now, although with vehicles, I recommend about 25 PSI, it's a good starting point. With the trailer, you can go lower, especially on a trailer like this, they're quite light. So I may go down to 15 PSI on this and it is totally fine. And the Carrara Range, which we're in right now, is truly an amazing place. There's not a lot of people that come out here, and even if there was, there's so much space out here. It's quite a big area, so you'll definitely get a unique experience of the remote feeling of traveling around. So lots to see out here. Today we're going to head towards Joker's Tunnel. Looking forward to checking that out. I've actually never been there before. And,
is it creepy?
I don't know, we'll find out. I think there's bats in there too. That'd be cool. While the kids are having a walk over there, hopefully not getting wet shoes. Too late for that. Hannah put her shoes underwater. There you go. Kids and camping, kids and travelling. We've got a bit of a water crossing in front of us here. The kids will love that. They're probably going to egg me on to go faster. We're going to take it nice and slow, get to the other side, and we've got some samphire, some bush tucker, which I'll show you, and I'll show the kids when we get to the other side. Hey kids, should we cross the water? Should we cross the water? God.
Where's the big splash?
Where's the big splash?
Oh, it's deep there.
Oh, it's a bit muddy there too. It is salty water, so you don't want to go too fast through this stuff. Alright girls, we're going to look for some samphire. Now all this is samphire, but what we're looking for is a brand new shoot. You know, like a bright green. Let's see if we can find one of those. We'll try it out.
This looks a bit green.
No, like a real bright.
Okay, like a really bright.
Really, really bright. Right, try that. I'll try one. So, you know, I'm trying to poison you. What do you think?
Tastes a bit greeny.
Salty, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
So, you know, they actually use this in fancy restaurants. They charge a lot of money for this stuff.
Really?
Yeah. They serve it with a lot of seafood. Right, here, try this. Tell us what you think. Yeah. Here we go. What do you think? Yeah, it's not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. Well, we've given up because we've realised that it's a long way and there's water in front of it. And we started sinking quite a bit, so yeah, turning around. Yeah, I know. Imagine if we kept going. I'd have a bit of a clean-up job then. We'd be using 150 litres of water just to clean you guys up. Alright, well, we're going to head back to the vehicle now, and then we're going to head to Joker's Tunnel. Like we got a lot of water on board. We got 150 litres on the Patriot camper and 70 litres in the cruiser. So yeah, when you do salt lakes like this, whose idea was to go on a salt lake anyway? Sienna. You should be cleaning Hannah. Just want to touch on suspension on our way to Joker's Tunnel. This is the longest I've towed with the suspension, and I haven't adjusted the settings on it. I've got rebound and compression adjustments. I haven't adjusted it yet. Feels fine. Taking on washouts and stuff, it just seems to absorb it. And the trailer, well, that's always had phenomenal suspension with those airbags. It just does its thing. So that hasn't changed, obviously. Suspension just feels right. So I was thinking about pulling one leaf out maybe, but after now trying it with trailer on the back loaded up, I don't want to pull a leaf out. It's fine. The only reason why I thought about pulling one leaf out to loosen it up a bit was because when I'm unloaded, it is a little bit stiff, but that's because, you know, it is a 4-ton GVM setup. So yeah, but with the trailer, perfect. We're at Joker's Tunnel. Now this tunnel, the legend goes that a lot of people in England were talked into investing into digging this mine, right? So it's a tunnel that goes all the way through. And the joke was on them because it was apparently well known that there was no gold out here. So at the end of the project, the investors were told, sorry guys, the project was a fail, we lost all your money. So that's how it got its name, Joker's Tunnel. Let's go check it out. Now apparently, spiders, it's probably all kinds. Now apparently there's some bats in there. I don't want the girls to hear that though. Let's go, kids.
Bats?
No, I didn't say bats.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool.
Go, you're going first.
This spiders.
Oh my god, I'm not going in there, just
Alright, so the kids have bailed on me. They saw a lot of creepy crawlies in here, so they're waiting outside. We're gonna go the whole way though. Let's go. Hey Hannah, check out these rocks. You see how it changes colour? You see all these bits? They're called veins. So that's where they find all different material. So if you see a golden vein, that means it's gold. That got you looking, didn't it? See the black rock here? Alright, let's keep going, eh? We're not even a quarter of the way. Let's go. It's quite low in here, but for Hannah, it's quite high. Hey, look at this shale. This is what's called shale. See how it's really thin bits? Oh, a bit more room now, eh, Hannah? Can you touch the ceiling here? Just. Hey, look, the rock's changed again. There's some more like sandstone now. And look at this, some hard rock there.
There's a hole.
Ah, maybe that's where they put a lantern when they were digging it. That's really cool, isn't it? Oh, there we go, there was a bat.
There's 2 bats. I don't know what they look like. Are they small or big?
They look like mice with wings. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, look, the bat's there. Have a look.
That's so scary.
Let's not throw light directly at them. You can see the bats there. That's really cool. Tread lightly there because there's a lot of dust here. Oh, can you hear that? It's really echoey here. Man, it must have been so much work digging this out by hand. And those poor investors in England, if that story is true. All for nothing, eh? All for nothing. Hopefully the workers got paid. More bats.
Oh.
That's so cool. Oh, Hannah, walk through the tunnel. Was it good? How many bats did we see?
I didn't count.
You didn't count? There was so many to count, wasn't there? Oh, well, that was cool. That was a wicked experience. Worth the 80k drive from where we were. So now we're going to walk back through, jump in the car. We've got to find Sienna now. She's on the other side. And then head for camp. Right, Hannah, let's go back in. Oh, as usual, we've arrived at the camp in the dark again, but the handy thing is, look, even with kids, it's obviously not ideal to turn up in the dark. We've had a big day though, so they've had their time outside, but what is ideal is having a pop top. The tent is now set up, we're done. So the kids can actually go to bed right now if they want to, but they want to be fed first, of course, so time to get the fridge out, which has the kitchen in it. So we have the 6-litre fridge, we've got the rooftop tent, we've got an awning. We don't need that tonight, there's no rain coming. Plenty of switches here with lights. We've got our cooker over here. Pasta tonight for the kids. And over here we have what's called the man cave. This is my favourite part of the trailer. Why? Not because it's called a man cave, because we got the barbecue. On a swing away arm, straight out, get the grill plates in. Easy meal tonight because we've arrived late. I've got the leftover pasta from yesterday and some sausages and pineapple just reheating. That'll keep the kids happy. and then some hot dogs as well. And then whatever's left over, cook for breakfast, heat up again. So what I can fit inside this rooftop tent, which is really cool, 3 sleeping bags, a ladder, telescopic ladder, and 3 pillows, all in top here, which is really great. Making a road.
But then you get in this awesome.
Do a little wave. Breakfast is ready.
No, I can't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying breakfast is ready.
Okay.
G'day and welcome back to the Carrara Rangelands. Today we're going to explore around a bit more on the western side, and in particular we're going to head to a place called Camel Soak, then check out some really epic breakaway country. And if you're not sure what breakaway country is, we'll show you when we get there. So that's what's coming up. Ready, guys?
Yep.
When you got kids on board, it's always good to just stop when you see something nice to look at, let them burn off some energy and take a break yourself and have a bit of a look around. Because out in the outback, it's usually big distances between each point of interest. Hey kids, you want to climb up there to the lookout? We're here at Camel Soak. Nice cool breeze coming through. Now, do you kids know why it's called Camel Soak?
Camel's coat is soaking it.
Yeah, because there's water, and the camels and the workers who were building the rabbit-proof fence used to use it, but more importantly, the indigenous people, the Aboriginals back in the day, would use this as a good water source and also wildlife. But out here, there's not much water around, so you can imagine when it's in summer, this is your only source of water if it's not evaporated. So there's a lot of these rocky outcrops throughout the outback here in WA, and this is a very significant place to get water. So if you ever get lost out here by yourself, find a rocky outcrop and get some water. Just boil it first though.
Hey.
Thank you. As always, if the gate is shut, shut the gate behind you. If the gate was open, leave the gate open behind you.
Oh no, we're not gonna die.
It's a firm bottom. It's deeper than I thought.
It's not that bad actually. $4.
That's cool. Well, there you go, kids. You got what you wanted. You got your river crossing.
Yeah.
That was kind of a double river crossing, but there's so much water out here now.
They kind of cleaned the step.
So much water out here. It's incredible.
I know.
Wicked.
But it's all dry over here.
Look at that. We arrived at the breakaways at the best time of the day.
Yeah.
Look at that golden light.
That's beautiful.
That is the best time to see breakaway country. So cool. What a massive, epic time we've had in the Carrara Rangelands. We got here just in time with golden hour to see the rocks, to see the breakaway. And that's the best time of the day to see it, during that golden hour. You ready to go, kids? Yeah. So I think it's time we hit the road. We got to go find camp and get nice and warm next to a fire. We'll see you guys next week. Let's go.